Is your summer style getting a little bit stale? Are you sick of showing up to the summer barbecue with the same graphic tee, button-up shirt, or shorts and flip-flops? I've got 5 summer shirt essentials that are gonna help you make sure that your outfit isn't the flop. Let's get into it. What's up? It's David K, aka Threadability, and I wanted to address something that I've talked about on my Instagram several times now. It is so easy to get bored with spring and summer style. It's hot, we can't layer up, and we're stuck in that same outfit over and over and over again. I know you know which one I'm talking about. But this season, I'm determined not to let that happen again. The days of lame spring and summer outfits are over, and I want you to join me on this. You still with me? Because we're starting this spring and summer styling series from the top and heading down to the bottom. To break up that mundane feeling of spring and summer style, I'm giving you 5 essential shirts that you need in your closet so you can skip the boring graphic tees and button-up shirts and share your personality. Let's do this. All right, essential number 1 is a polo. Now, you gotta be honest with me here. Do you have a polo that isn't just for work or just for the golf course? If you don't, you should. Don't get me wrong though, I used to think that those polos were for the rich dads when I was younger. You know, high-waisted shorts, polo, boat shoes. I'm assuming you parked your boat somewhere nearby, but that sort of style is definitely outdated. We have a lot of good brands now modernizing the style and making these something that we can wear today. So some of my favorite polos are coming from Ricky and Mickey, Nifty Genius, and Scotch and Soda. And you can tell that we're getting better focus on patterns, colors, detailing around the collar and the sleeves, and we're getting all over print, which I love because we get to express our personality and our personal style by choosing a pattern, even if you're just wearing this by itself. So long gone are the rich dad polos from the country club that are shapeless and I described before. And so even if you wear this by itself, you don't have to worry about that same boring style. The great thing about polos is that you can dress them up or down, and stay tuned because I'm gonna be doing a 5 ways to style video follow-up with just polos so we can get a sense of that. But throw this on with a pair of jeans and you're ready to go. Or throw a nice light jacket or blazer and you've elevated that casual style. So you're gonna be the best dressed guy at the barbecue, and you're gonna be sharing your personality because you chose a good design. The major key here though is fit. Make sure we're not going back to that 90s boxy, shapeless look that we had to tuck into our shorts so that we get that defining waist. What I love most about Ricky and Mickey is that the shoulders fit where the shoulders are supposed to go, and they also help accentuate the biceps here, so it closes in a little bit, so it looks like you worked out, makes them look a little bit bigger. Everybody likes that, why not? Especially if you haven't been hitting the gym. It also comes in a little bit at the waist, so we're giving that sort of triangle shape again. It's perfect, that's what you wanna look for. Just, again, do not go shapeless. That's the killer here. All right, essential number 2, let's talk about short sleeve button-up shirts. And a while back, I had a conversation with an old coworker of mine, and she was saying that these short sleeve button-up shirts were only for the old guys in the office. And realistically, what I think she was talking about was like that old style of Tommy Bahama shirt that was just for like family vacations that really weren't doing anyone any favors. And the funniest part was during that conversation, one of our guys was walking by in an exact shirt like that on Casual Friday. Awkward. Nevertheless, I set out to prove her wrong. Now, that also begs the question of why so much of my style reference is to old dads, but we'll get into that some other time, not here. The thing about these short sleeve button-up shirts is just like polos, we're getting them in a lot of different colors, patterns, and styles, and we're seeing different materials from cotton to linen to seersucker, and they're starting to become, in my opinion, one of the most versatile spring and summer layering pieces that everyone should have. The thing that makes these short sleeve button-ups great is all in the way that you style it. You can full tuck it, half tuck it, French tuck it, tuck it, no tuck it. The opportunities are endless. If you don't tuck it, you can show off the tee underneath, or if you do, you can play around with how you button it and how you actually do the tuck so you create that structure. Just a point here, the less structure you create, so looser tuck or no tuck, the more casual it'll look. Now the last two items that I'm focusing on with short sleeve button-up shirts are the collar design, and I've been inspired by the Cuban or Havana style where it's a little bit more spread, there's less structure, it's looser, again, more casual. And the other would be the materiality. So it's summer, so I'm thinking lighter cottons or linen even. That's been getting me through and making these such a good layering piece. Speaking of linen, let's talk about essential number 3, that white linen button down. And no, this is not just for the beach anymore, although I may have gotten this one originally for a beach wedding. It's actually so great for the summer because you can, again, dress it up and dress it down if you'd like. And it's breathable. So the whole point of linen is that it keeps you a little bit cooler in the summer months. The other major key here is that you don't have to worry about maintenance as much. It's wrinkly, it's supposed to be wrinkly. It's linen, so you don't need to iron or press this shirt. You can just throw it on, shorts, pants, however you want, and be ready to go. Now, the other thing about white linen is that I always associate it with just a touch of class. It makes it look like you know what you're doing and have some elevated style without really trying or without even knowing what you're doing. That's effortless, that's perfect. Now, I would also recommend starting with white. There are some other colors out there, but if you don't have any linen, go for something simple and white that keeps it versatile, lets you wear it with a lot. I also started creeping into linen pants. It's only a matter of time before I become a full linen human here. For you, I say start with a white linen shirt, see how you like it, move on from there. So that brings us to essential number 4, and that's a Henley. I see these as like the t-shirt's older brother that just graduated from college, getting his first job, so he's looking a little bit professional, but still hasn't lost that college party vibe. Too much backstory? Okay, no matter how I personify my clothing, Henleys are a great option if you're looking to change it up just slightly from a t-shirt. If you want to venture outside of that comfort zone, but you're not quite sure or you're not quite ready to go full out there with any of these other styles, this is a good option because it's just a slight variation. We still get a lot of great colors, patterns, and textures with these. It's a great layering piece under one of those button-up shirts or on its own tucked with a pair of shorts, pair of pants. There's really no way to go wrong with this. A little hint though, and my personal favorite is if you've got 3 buttons, 2 buttons, I would say leave at least the top or the top 2 unbuttoned so you're varying that neckline again and you're getting that different shape from what you'd get from just the normal tee, which is what we're trying to break out of, right? Try it, let me know what you think. All right, we made it. Essential number 5. It's a tee. Okay, I wasn't gonna forget about the tees. I know we've been trying to get away from just the boring ones, but here's the thing. If I'm gonna let you get away with wearing a tee for the summer, then it's got to be a good one. That one that's been sitting in your drawer for the last year waiting for that summer barbecue needs to be retired or sent to rag duty. If you're gonna be wearing a tee on its own this summer, then you better make sure it's a good quality one. Now, make sure that tee has some good color. We don't want it to look worn out. Consider adding some prints or pattern to it so it's a little bit different from that normal tee that you've been wearing, or one with some different detailing so we're getting a little bit of variation. Make sure the thing actually fits you. Again, shoulder seams where the shoulders are. That's a big pet peeve of mine, but it's an instant way to tell if a shirt is too small or too big. You can also go for a longer line one. That means that the shirt is a little bit longer itself, helps accentuate your broad shoulders and kind of slim everything else down, but don't go too long because you don't want it to be a dress. What I recommend is just investing in some good quality ones like we've talked about. Make sure these ones aren't the ones that have the hole that you haven't fixed for 3 years, or the undershirt that you wear with everything else and still has pit stains. Make sure these are separate, make sure they're good quality, and make sure you even hang them up in your closet so they stay preserved in that good state for as long as you can. All right, so polos, short sleeve button-ups, a white linen shirt, Henleys and good quality tees are your 5 spring summer shirt essentials. Those are gonna get you through the entire season. If you're just starting out, get a couple of each of those, maybe just one white linen shirt, and you should be set. Now, like I said before, I'm gonna be following up with some styling videos to help you get an idea of how these can work and how versatile they are. But if I forgot any sort of essential that you can think of, or you've got some questions or ideas on other ones, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, please like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for more videos, and follow me at Threadability on all other platforms. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time.